Today I'm going to open up several jugs of warm summer vegetables, the kind that I'm not going to be transplanting probably for at least another week, but I figured they're already coming out the tops of the jugs, so why not give them some air and some sun and just cover them up to the extent I can at night, or maybe even put blankets over them if it gets cold. Last night we had freezing temperatures, got down to 32, and I covered the jugs. And we're predicted to have temperatures as low as 36 in the next 7 days. But after the 23rd, it's predicted that nighttime temperatures should be 50 or higher. So hopefully by the 22nd, I can transplant my warm season veggies, the ones that can only handle warm to hot temperatures, versus like salad, like lettuce, or radishes that prefer to grow in cooler temperatures like in the spring or in the fall. All right, so I've taken the tape off of the jugs that I'm going to show you because that would take too long, but I haven't opened them up yet, so you'll be sharing in my excitement and or dismay on how they look. Up is, who are you? Uh-oh, I took the label off. Well, I think this is cucumber. Here's the label, and that's why the label inside's good too. This is my early fortune cucumber. They've had, as you see, some burn from these are the leaves that were at the top of the jug and got burned by the cold temperatures. But otherwise, they're looking pretty good. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I counting right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 healthy plants, which is exciting. All right, next, these are my Blue Lake bush beans, of which I'm going to grow a lot. But let's see how they look. They're looking great. A couple little ones down in here. They're still growing. It's a good sign. I can tell some bugs gotten in here and been munching on some of them. But overall, they look pretty healthy. Next is my yellow squash, which that looks pretty good. These are the scallop squash that are supposed to be native to the area, Native American type. Well, you can tell, having been stuck in the jug, some of them have gotten a little bent up, but they are looking real good. So these are the original leaves that come up, and then these are what they call true leaves that reflect the true shape of the plant. We'll see how they do today. Now check out how much this tomato plant is growing out persistently out of the top of this jug. So this is my red Cherokee tomatoes. These are the ones that are almost purple when they grow, and they should be big in the end. Oh, look at those beauties. Oh, they look so good. Oh, I didn't know their roots would have kind of a red color. That's cool. So they look pretty good. I don't know how I'm going to get them back in the jug now that they've had a taste of freedom. But maybe I'll just cover them with something bigger. I don't know. We'll see. I could be stupid. Now, the good news is I have some other jugs with the tomatoes growing, and so if the tomatoes here die, I only really need one viable plant for myself. The rest I'll probably give away. So if any of these die, with exception to maybe the scallop squash, because I don't think I'm growing another one of those, I'll have alternative options, fingers crossed, that I won't need to come to that. These are my pickling cucumbers, seedlings. Okay, you want to come apart now? There we go. Oh, look how pretty they are. Now, one of the lessons I've potentially learned, we'll see how it turns out, from this, is I started, you'll see the date here, 2/2, 2/6, 2/2, when did I start you? 2/22. So these are almost all, I think this one is 2/1. These are all ones I started in February. And see, now this is my zebra tomato. So these are the ones that are going to produce beautiful green and yellow striped tomatoes, full size. So as I was saying, I started these all in February, and of course they started growing once it started getting warm, but because we had such a mild winter, I think they grew faster than they should have. And so I had seen a lot of people on Facebook say that for the winter sowing group, say that they waited until late March mid to late March to plant. And I think that next year I might save my warm weather plants, the ones that need the hot weather. It's 54 degrees outside right now, so I figure these guys will be okay for the day with the sun on them. But to wait to plant the others, and the reason I think that might be a good idea is, let's see. Oh, that's my cleomes. And for my friend Emily, I started, okay, here's a good one. For my friend Emily, I've started some tomato seedlings, and I started these on March 20, okay? And look how nice those Cherokee tomato seedlings are doing. They're getting big enough that I could transplant them relatively soon, but not so big that I have to give them this treatment ahead of when I really should, ahead of when it's warm enough. So I'm thinking one of the many lessons I will learn is not to need to rush things. Just take it slow. Things will happen when they need to. And we'll see how these guys survive. They may all die. This may be too cold for them. Those tomatoes are already looking unhappy, so that kind of worries me. But here's the zucchini. There, I ended up with, where's the third? Where are you, cloth bag? Oh, there it is up there. That's the one I planned on keeping. This was one I was going to give away. Nobody came to get, and now I'm going to give it to my friend Emily. And then this is another one I plan on keeping as a backup to that one. These are the green, dark green raven zucchini plants that I had also done in the jug, and they were overflowing and they were bursting at the seams. So we'll see how everybody does, and I will check back in next week when I transplant them to let you know if I was foolish to plant so many jugs in February for warm weather vegetables. If you like this video, or if you have suggestions on what I can do to help them thrive, or other options to take, please comment, and otherwise like or subscribe. Thanks. See you next time.